Hi everyone, so I'm over here at our cottages. I'm actually cleaning today between guests, and I thought I'd do some spring decorating, take you guys with me as I do this. And John is over here mowing. If you hear a lawnmower, that's him. And I'm here in Apple Blossom. I've done a little bit of spring decorating, but I have a few more touches I want to add here and there. And then we also did some mulching on the outside, and I had added some things over there in Sparrows Nest. And in case you're new here, none of this is probably making sense, but we have two little cottages that we rent out. It's short-term rentals. They're on Airbnb, and I'll have all of those links down below in the description box. And I'll just do a really quick, I promise I'll make it quick, a brief overview of how this all came to be here, the cottages. I won't make it long because I know most of you know all about this and it's probably kind of boring, so just skip over this part. We named this place Old Orchard Cottages, being that there used to be an orchard up here on the hill. And if you want to see a more detailed version of this process, I'll have the playlist linked down below in the description box of the whole cottage building process. Hopefully that gave you kind of an idea of what has been going on over here at Old Orchard Cottages. I also wanted to give you some updates on how the orchard is doing, and John actually just plowed a plot of land that we plan to do some gardening in. Just some little updates I want to give you. I thought you guys have been following along as we worked on these cottages, and I don't want to just never say anything about them. Plus, it's been so much fun. It's actually a dream come true for us. We've been so blessed with many bookings, and I have you guys to thank for that. Probably 95% of our guests are people that are connected here through YouTube, so it's such an awesome thing. Thank you for that. And just so you know, I have these notebooks that people write in, and that is so precious to me. I read everything in there. I added new notebooks for people to write in, and I took the old ones home, and I tell you, if I ever need encouragement or just some happiness in my life, I'll read through them. You probably have no idea how much that means, but trust me, it means the world to John and I. We got our mulch from Kaufman Mulch. For you locals, you know who I'm talking about. They have all kinds of different mulches, and this one is the black dye bark mulch, and we used it last year too. We wanted something that wouldn't blow away. It's really windy up here, and I think maybe by next year I'd put more of a leaf bark combination, or try it at least, because I know it's not the best for your plants to just keep using the bark mulch. You should have a mixture of something composted in there. It's pretty encouraging to me as I'm mulching here to see how much things have grown since last year. We have really good soil up here on the hill. It used to be farmland, and it's so different from at home. We have all these rocks. We can't dig a hole without hitting a rock, and here you don't even see them. It's just like a loam soil. So awesome. Kenny came over and helped us out a bit. It's amazing, of course, how much faster it goes with having, you know, 2 wheelbarrows going. The day we're mulching here is a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun is out, it's nice and warm, and it was kind of a teaser that spring is really here because we ended up a couple days later getting a really cold snap again, which typical for Ohio. So I have a place behind each cottage that I want to plant some petunias in, and it's back here. Thought I'd show you guys this pretty crabapple tree. It's blooming so nicely. But back here, right along this spot, in front of the pergola, is where I want to plant some petunias. At one point we tried to have the grass grow up against the patio. That didn't really work. It just kept not really growing there. So we decided to turn it into a flower bed. Plant some petunias in here. It is, of course, a bit risky to be planting any annuals this time of the year in Ohio, but I'm going to try it. I picked up these Supertunias at Blessing Acres Produce, and one of them is going to be pink, or the one cottage will have pink ones, and the other one that pretty kind of lilac color. The first cottage I'm in here is Sparrows Nest, and I'm kind of on a time limit. Ended up not getting everything filmed that I wanted to, but I want to change some of the things on the open shelves behind the counter. Here I'm just removing everything from the shelves, and I plan to add some dishes that I've had in storage for a number of years. It's actually from a set that we had for our wedding, so it's been a while, and I think they're kind of cottage style. I think they would look good here on the open shelves. I want to add this pothos plant on top of the fridge. Plants, of course, tend to do pretty good here in the cottages with all the light coming in through the windows. We have little salty snacks available for our guests, and here I got a new basket to put those in. The pretty floral pitcher you see I picked up in a thrift store. Was so impressed, only paid a couple dollars for it. And the flowers are from Hobby Lobby. These are one of my favorite. I actually have them displayed in our home. I think they're more authentic looking than some. Most of the things are still kind of the same in here, but I'll go ahead and put some clips in here of Sparrow's Nest in case you haven't seen it. Now here I'm at Apple Blossom. You might recognize this plant stand from a recent video, and as I was redoing it, I kind of fell in love with it, as often happens. Thought I'd hang on to it. I think it might look pretty good here in this corner. And I have a pothos plant that I had at home on one of our end tables. Gonna place that in here. I'm always trying to incorporate a total cottage look into these cottages, and I gotta say it's kind of been challenging. I think it's because everything is brand new. If I had a little old building, I think it would be a lot easier. I'm not complaining though, but it's just more of a challenge to kind of get everything to look good together if, you know, things are so brand new. I'm going to see how some of my blue onion pieces look on the open shelves behind the countertop here. I'm almost thinking it's not going to look good with maybe being too busy with the green cupboards and some of the other stuff that is going on in here, but going to give it a shot. You guys can let me know what you think, but let's display some, see how it looks. I'm actually equipped with some more just white dishes that I know will look good, so I can always add those if this doesn't, you know, look right. But I thought, you know, blue onion dishes would definitely be a really cottagey look. So I've used felties like this in the past where I just cut it in half and then place it in front of a plate so that it doesn't slide forward, especially if you have something that is high up on a shelf and you can't see it. So that's what I'll do with this. One of you guys had actually gifted me with these blue onion dishes, or most of the pieces, and I so appreciate that. I did use them in my cupboard at home, or little cabinet by our dining room table, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably do it again, but for now I just switched it up with some white dishes. But I do love blue onion dishes. I'm never going to be rid of them, I'm pretty sure. I'm really liking the look of this. It's not as busy as I thought it might be. It's really fitting, in fact, I think. Wonder what you guys' thoughts are. And if you're watching this and you end up staying here, feel free to use these dishes. I'm all about putting things to use and not just having them set around for pretty. It's always special to, you know, drink tea out of an old cup like this, or use the platters or the little dishes. So as always happens when I'm redecorating, I end up, you know, changing things around, tweaking things here and there, but I think I have it looking kind of the way I envisioned. I can't believe how pretty these dishes look in here. I found these cute glasses with the bees on them, and I thought when I saw them, I'm going to get extra glasses and pour some candle wax into them, sell them on the Etsy shop. That way somebody has a pretty candle to burn, and then once the candle is burned down, they have this pretty glass to use. I'm kind of bee obsessed these days, so that's caught my eye. And these are a specialty candle for us. It's a scent that we've never had before. It's cherry blossom. It smells so good. I wanted something kind of orchardy, being that there's a bee on here, and I thought cherry blossom would fit. So Amy kindly poured these for me. I also have a new snack basket for this cottage. Found this one in Kohl's on sale. What could be more cottage style than these vintage hair pillow covers? And we do sell these on the Etsy shop in case you're interested in one yourself. We've sold a lot over the years, and they've been a really popular item, but I think they're so cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this little cottage refresh video, and I tell you, with the weather we're having here in Ohio, I just have so much mood to go outside and work, so you're going to see a lot of outside gardening related videos coming up. I just can't be inside if it's nice like this. And if you want one of those great smelling cherry blossom candles in the cute little bee containers, make sure to check them out on my website. I'm going to send you over there. It's thewhitecottageco.com. Again, that's thewhitecottageco.com. I have the link down below in the description box. I don't have a whole lot of these candles, so make sure to head on over to my website if you do want one. And of course, we have lots of other great smelling candles. I'm slowly adding more to my website, but they're still going to be on the Etsy shop. Same candles, great smelling scents. We have some amazing spring and summer scents. I love all of them this year. I have one more new product I want to mention, and this was requested by one of you, and I thought as I made it, this would be a good product to add to the Etsy shop. It is sort of a bittersweet decoration, I guess you could say, since it would be in memory of a dog that you lost. And I think there would be an option of adding a name to it. I thought maybe the space in here would be fitting. At the point of editing here, I don't have the listing made, but I think we're going to have that as an option. I hope you're enjoying the spring season we're in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!